What is good, comic fans? Today we are going to be reviewing one of my favorite TV shows, the first season of Arrow. And I have to say, due to all the negative DC shows on the CW, this is probably one of my favorites. Alright, so basically, we're just going to jump right into it. The Queen's Gambit goes down. Oliver Queen is shipwrecked. So when he is shipwrecked, he looks like the Green Arrow. He has the beard, he has the hair, and when he gets there, he finds this book that his father left him, Robert Queen. He finds a book of all the people that have wronged Starling City. The very first half of the season was pretty much with Oliver just taking down, the people in the book, being a vigilante. And personally, I just think that was like one of the best parts in the show. It just reminded me of Batman too much. It was just, I got so much of a Batman vibe when I first saw the show, which is probably why I got hooked, because Batman is absolutely one of my favorite DC comic characters. When we start getting more and more into detail about Oliver's time on the island, which is by far the coolest ever, just to see Oliver Queen develop into the Arrow, the Hood, whatever. The CW sucks for ruining names for me, but then he meets Yao Fei, he meets Shadow, and then he meets Slade Wilson, which the adventures there start to get really, really cool, and then it starts to turn more and more into a mystery. Back into the present day time, Oliver goes ahead and he brings John Diggle, his bodyguard, into the whole mix of what he's doing. He saved his life when when John was spiked with the bullet of that poison. I forgot what the name of it's called. Lucky for Oliver, he was actually in that. Well, actually, lucky for Diggle, Oliver had experience in that department, so he went ahead and had a bag of something that he got back from the island, and then he went ahead and he helped Diggle get cured from that poison. After Diggle came to, obviously he wasn't very happy that Oliver was doing all of this stuff, because at first Dig was saying, "Oh, Oliver, you're a killer. You're a murderer. You're not doing this for justice. You're doing whatever," he said. Next thing you know, they bring Felicity Smoke into the mix because Oliver was injured during a shootout during like midway through season one. Felicity Smoke became a fan favorite. I don't really know why. I just thought that she was just kind of awkward, to be honest. Oliver buys a nightclub, and then he keeps his base of operations, the bunker, in the basement of the club. He brings Felicity Smoke in. They're the original Team Arrow. They start taking down the names on the list, but then Diggle tries to persuade Oliver to actually do more for the city, just like stop bad guys, as Green Arrow would eventually do. Captain Lance, the father of Laurel Lance, he has this he has this hatred for Oliver just because he lost his daughter on the Queen's Gambit. Oliver returned. He uses everything in the book to give Oliver the cold shoulder. He eventually thinks that Oliver is the Hood. He arrests him. He pulls up security footage. He does a lie detector test, but Oliver comes out of it clean. And that's because Diggle dressed up as the Hood just to get him out of it. More come into the mix when Malcolm Merlyn wants to destroy the Glades. That is pretty much at the end of the season. Well, it's kind of mixed in there the whole entire time, but Malcolm Merlyn and Moira Queen are both in bed together trying to destroy the Glades, but Malcolm was pretty much threatening Moira because she was knowing too much information, and he was pretty much threatening her. And Malcolm Merlyn destroys the Glades. Malcolm's son Tommy dies, and Oliver couldn't save him in time. And then it goes on to season two, which season two is a much more better season of Arrow. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. This is my very first video. I'm really trying to get the hang of it, so just please hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment. If you have any tips for trying to improve my reviewing skills, please let me know, and I will actually take real good focus in it. I'm doing this as a pastime, so please subscribe, like, leave a comment, tell me what your favorite episode on Arrow was. Maybe we can talk about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. Before I head out of here, I'm actually going to add my favorite scene from season 1 of Arrow. I am going to do this for every single one of my reactions, so please enjoy. Here's my favorite scene from Arrow season 1. Thank you. Alright, comic fans. This is my favorite, one of my favorite scenes from Arrow season 1, when he first put on the hood, and when I heard him threaten Adam Hunt, I just thought it was the coolest, most craziest thing. It reminded me a lot of Batman. So here we go.
He hasn't met me yet.
You remind Grell I put him on the bench, I can take him off. I will turn him into a cautionary tale.
Yes, Mr. Hunt.
And this attorney, Laurel Lance, you said she wasn't going to be a problem anymore. I told you to fix that situation. Why are you still here?
Get in the car!
Look, just tell me what you want.
You're gonna transfer $40 million into Starling City bank account 1141 by 10 p.m. tomorrow night.
For what?
Or I'm gonna take it, and you won't like how.
If I see you again, you're dead! He was wearing a hood. A green hood. And he had a bow and arrow. What, you don't believe me? That maniac put 2 of my men in the hospital.
Well, thanks for your statement. We'll put out an APB on Robin Hood.
Hey, pal. I'm not some grocer who got taken for his register. I go to the front of the line. Now, he said he would be back here by 10 p.m. Make sure you're here first. You can coordinate with Mr. Dracon, my new head of security.
All right, well, thanks for your time.
Well, that was it, comic fans. I thought they were going to show the other part of that, but when he actually steals the money. But yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe, and just let me know what you think of the videos, man. And I'm just kind of brand new at it, so just go ahead and just let me know what you think. Let me know what I can do to improve. All right, I'll see you guys later in the next video.